excited about checking this box out. This is the Geekfuel EXP box. So if you had seen my previous videos, or if you've been with me for a little bit, you'll know that I was on the verge of canceling the Geekfuel box. Some of the charm had worn off of it, especially when they changed their pin setup and decided not to do the Fuel franchise mashups any longer. So it's kind of like on the fence about canceling it, and right at the point where I was like, okay, yeah, this is going to be my last box, they announced that they were changing their format, and we're not going to do a monthly box, but we're instead going to move to a quarterly system so that they could concentrate on kind of the quality of the items and how much they're putting into the boxes to hopefully increase the customer satisfaction with it. So I decided not to cancel, to go ahead and let my subscription roll over into the new version so that we could check it out and see what kind of difference moving to a quarterly box makes for the franchise, for the company. So this is volume 1, and let's check it out. It's pretty hefty, so that's kind of a good sign. That means that hopefully there's either a lot of items in here, or at least that the items in here are kind of a better quality. They do tend to do a lot of in-house items, which I don't mind, but it was getting to the point where we were getting kind of repeats of a lot of the same types of things, and that, you know, with the amount of subscription boxes that I get that also do similar types of things, it just got to be kind of too much. So at this point, really what I'm looking for in a subscription box, as I'm experimenting with the different options available, I'm looking for things that can provide items to me that I'm going to want to keep, not feel inclined that I have to keep because it came in the subscription box. So I want franchises that I like, I want items that are going to be useful to me, and I don't want 50 wallets. You know, notebooks at least I can use those at work. I don't need a lot of them, but I can use them at work. But when you get the same item that is intended to be kind of a long-term item, like a wallet or a belt or I don't know, there's only so many different kinds of hats that I need, you know, that sort of thing. So it's good to have variety in subscription boxes. So we have a very hefty little dossier kind of thing that is our spoiler card, so we'll hold off on looking on that. The first thing that we have is our pin, and they are now working with Pin Pals to, you know, again, do pins from franchises, but what they're not doing anymore is creating those pins with Fuel, who is their mascot, their little robot mascot. They're not mashing that up anymore, so I kind of miss that. But this time around we got a double pin pack of Planet of the Apes, which, as you can see, includes 2 pins, but also includes an ANSA badge, which is kind of cool. And this actually came in decent condition for once, so that's good. It looks like the rare pin was George Taylor in a spacesuit. We got Dr. Zira. No, we got Dr. Cornelius and Dr. Zaius. So we got these 2 right here in the middle. Take a look at that. I'm not a huge Planet of the Apes fan, but I liked it, so I'm not mad at this. This is cool. And I like that it comes as a set, so that's neat. Alright. We got something from Bob's Burgers. One officially licensed Bob's Burgers apron. Burger of the day, the Geek Now or Fuel Ever Hold Your Peas burger. Alright. And then we have the Bob's Burgers stuff on the back. I'm not going to take this out because I will have a devil of a time getting it back in the box. And I'm not a Bob's Burgers fan, so this is not something I will hold on to. That'll end up getting passed on to someone else. So, next up we have the t-shirt, which they've been putting in boxes now, and I don't really understand the point of doing that. I kind of feel like it's a waste of cardboard, to be honest. But we have Merc and we have a unicorn on the front of it. And my box is kind of ripped up, so again, don't really understand the point of putting the t-shirt in a box. But, alright. We have a Deadpool shirt. It is officially licensed, which is nice. And we have the different art incarnations of Deadpool. And there's kind of his emblem on the back. So, that's cool. I like the shirt. I haven't seen Deadpool, the second one, yet. Probably wait until that's out of the theater. But I like the shirt. Alright, next up we have a Marvel Canvas Collection something. Exclusive to Geekfuel. It says that it's limited edition. So, from this, it kind of looks like it's going to be something Wolverine inspired. Yeah, yes, it is. That's actually kind of neat. It's like a comic book cover of Wolverine. Very brightly colored. That's kind of neat, actually. I was a little skeptical when I saw what it was on the box, but I actually like that. I don't know for sure that that's something that we'll end up putting up somewhere, but it's kind of neat, so we'll hold on to that one. Alright, we have a Cowabunga pizza cutter from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm not going to open this up because I don't think I'm going to end up keeping it, but here's an illustration of what it looks like. So, I'm not a Ninja Turtles fan, and we have a pizza cutter, so I don't actually need a pizza cutter. So I think I'm going to keep this sealed and pass it along. We have a Game of Thrones Winter is Here Mystery Mini. Oh, this one's a Geekfuel exclusive, so that's cool. Alright, so it says it's a 3-inch vinyl figure inside. I can't tell if it says 13 to collect. I think it says 13 to collect. Some come with accessories. So, let's get in here and see what this is. I'm not a big fan of the Titans vinyl figures. I do think they look a little weird, but that doesn't keep me from keeping the ones that from franchise that I like. So, alright, we got, ooh, cool. So we got the Night King, but he is like a glow-in-the-dark kind of icy version of the Night King. So if you can see on the artwork, here's the version that is typically available. And I'm guessing that what makes this, you know, an exclusive to the box is the fact that he is all translucent. So I don't know if he's actually glow in the dark or if it's just meant to look like he's icy all the way through, but very cool. Alright, I approve. Alright, we also have in here a Lego Star Wars book, it looks like, which would explain why this box is heavy. How cool. So it's a Lego Star Wars Chronicles of the Force book. And it includes a Force Awakens exclusive mini figure. So here's the figure. I'm not gonna figure out ha 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 how to get this out. Looks like you just kind of snap it out, but I don't want to fuss with it. How cool. Now, I don't have kids. Not that you necessarily need to have kids to enjoy a book like this, but it is kind of geared a little bit more towards kids as far as readability is concerned. However, I do have a 5-year-old nephew who is a heavy reader, and it is never too early to get them started on Star Wars. So we've got him hooked into the superheroes, and he's just starting to get into Pokemon. So I think the Star Wars training needs to begin because, you know, we need to raise him correctly, and this is a good way to do that. So even though I won't be keeping this, I do appreciate it, and I think it's a really cool item to have in a box. So, all right, that's it. We have the winter is coming gate at the bottom of the box. But there is the Geekfuel EXP box. So, my question to y'all now, especially if you've seen the monthly Geekfuel boxes, is what are your thoughts and opinions on this box? Is it a keeper? Do we keep going with it? Do we try and see what else it might offer? Or should this one be on the chopping block in favor of trying something else? So let me know your thoughts down below. Let's take a quick look at the spoiler card to see if we missed anything or if anything was different. Everybody basically got the same thing. Obviously the pins had variants, so some people got different, you know, combinations, but the pins were all Planet of the Apes pins. And oh, okay, yeah, the Night King is glow in the dark. It does say that on there, so that's cool. But that's a spoiler card. Let me know your thoughts down below, guys. Are we keeping this one, or are we putting this one on the chopping block? I have a feeling I've got at least one already coming, but weigh in. Let me know. Bye.